I used to believe therapy was for people with real problems, people who had lost everything, people with trauma, disorders, you name it. Me, I was just overwhelmed, anxious sometimes, angry often. But I told myself, man up. That's what we're taught, right? That men are supposed to handle it in silence, with clenched fist and a smile that says, I'm fine. But here's the truth no one told me. Strength isn't about holding it in, it's about knowing when it's time to let go. There were nights when I felt like I was drowning. I'd be surrounded by people laughing, pretending, but deep down, I felt completely alone. I didn't talk about it, not to my friends, not to my family, and definitely not to a therapist, because in my head, needing help made me weak. Wanting to cry made me less of a man. So I buried everything until one day I couldn't anymore. It exploded in anger, in panic, in exhaustion. That was my breaking point. And also, strangely, my turning point. And I'm far from the only one. Did you know that every minute a man dies by suicide somewhere in the world? In the US alone, men account for nearly 80% of all suicides. According to the World Health Organization, men are less likely than women to seek for help for depression, anxiety, and emotional stress, even though they experience it just as often. Why? Because we built a culture where vulnerability is seen as a failure. But not facing what we feel doesn't make us stronger. It makes us silent sufferers. I took everything in me to ask for help, to walk into that therapist's office. I thought I'd be judged. Instead, I was understood. Therapy didn't fix me. It taught me how to feel, how to process, how to forgive myself for not having it all together. That choice changed my life. And today, I talk about it. Not because I'm healed, but because I'm healing. And because someone out there needs to hear that, it's okay to do the same. So to all the guys listening, you don't have to reach rock bottom to get support. Feeling sad doesn't make you broken. Needing help doesn't make you weak. And crying doesn't make you any less than a man. Being honest with yourself, that's courage. Talking to a friend, opening up in therapy, and saying, I'm not okay, that's the kind of strength we need more of. Not just for you, but for your brothers, your friends, your future sons. Because we don't just carry our silence, we pass it on. I once believed I had to be tough to be worthy. Now, I know that being human is enough. Let's redefine what it means to be strong. Let's talk, let's feel, let's heal. Because we're not alone, and we never were. Thank you.